Hey there, it's Chris with Footbridge Media. Let's talk about Google Guaranteed. Is it worth it for contractors and home service providers? With the beta that shaped this program starting way back in 2015, Google Guaranteed and local service ads have shifted and grown over time. Now, Google local service ads are a great option for some contractors and home service providers to have a presence that stands out from competition in the Google search results page. Is Google Guaranteed the right choice for your business and your contractor marketing plan? Let's talk about that. Before we get any further into Google Guaranteed, if you like this kind of content or if you want more contractor marketing tips and tricks, be sure to like this video, comment, and subscribe. The history of Google Guaranteed. Originally called Google Home Services when it was beta in 2015, it started in California, rolled out to other metros, and it eventually evolved into Google Local Service Ads, or LSAs for short. That's what we call it today. Let's talk about the Locksmith Scam. Part of the reason Google developed this specific format was so they could try to put the Locksmith Scams of the 2010s behind them. This was an issue of spammy Google ad listings being created en masse by savvy yet unethical sales companies. They made it look like they had a local presence, but really it was a network of lead generation companies making many map listings and capturing leads of people with emergency lockout problems. Those lead gen companies would then resell those leads to actual local locksmiths at a high cost. So those local locksmiths would then charge more or upsell to more expensive services when they were not necessary, so they could recoup their lead costs and still make money on the job. A need for more complex verification. This led to more intense scrutiny of the Google business profile, then called Google My Business or Google Listings, during the verification process, specifically when it comes to home service providers. That's why we have postcards and more complex video claim processes for GPB verification today, so that you have a physical connection to the Google map listing you've created. Thus, Google Guarantee was born. Google Guarantee is another way of verification with a little bit more scrutiny. Why Google Guaranteed is important. Part of the Google LSA program, Google Guaranteed is a specific badge that demonstrates you've completed more background checks than the average online company. Getting Google Guaranteed status requires a variety of background, business registration, insurance, and license requirements. This can include service professionals within your organization passing background checks as well. This process is meant to confirm the legitimacy and the trustworthiness of your business. It is a badge of trust, showing customers that you are the safe choice for a homeowner for your line of work. The majority of contractors and home service providers work in industries that are Google Guaranteed eligible. So why might customers care about Google Guaranteed status? If all other things are equal and a homeowner has a choice between an everyday contractor and a Google Guaranteed contractor, the Google Guaranteed one would be the best choice on paper. Google Guaranteed status means Google will put its money where its mouth is. Up to a value of $2,000 in the US, Google will actually pay back a customer for work that isn't completed properly by businesses with Google Guaranteed status. Quote, if a customer is not satisfied with the quality of work, Google may, in its absolute and sole discretion, reimburse the customer up to the amount of the job invoice for the initial services provided to you up to the lifetime limit. Why should my business care about the Google Guaranteed program? Businesses with the Google Guaranteed badge have an advantage over competing contractors without it. While it is possible to be in local service ads without that status, Google Guaranteed companies will always have the advantage of premier placement. Google local service ads, specifically those Google Guaranteed vendors when appropriate, will show up at the very top of the search engine results page, above the map pack and the 10 blue links. Top of page placement is usually the prime spot for contractors. Can Footbridge Media help me get Google Guaranteed? The only way for contractors to take advantage of Google Guaranteed is to work directly with Google themselves. How much does Google Guaranteed status cost now? At this time, Google does not have any documentation that suggests you need to pay to obtain Google Guaranteed status, but it is worth noting that the Google Guaranteed badge only shows while you're actively running ads. Am I done after I get Google Guaranteed? You'll need to maintain your status by ensuring your account stays in compliance. A variety of factors can impact your Google Guaranteed badge showing up. Policy violations on your LSA, expired documentation and background checks, lapsed billing information, or outdated proof of insurance are a few common ones. Is Google Guaranteed right for my business? At Footbridge, we are big fans of diversifying your lead streams whenever possible. If your budget can afford Google LSAs, it is worth pursuing Google Guaranteed status to see if it can help attract new customers to your business. Will you try out Google Guaranteed and local service ads? If you need more contractor marketing tips and tricks, check it out in this video.